हेलो हेलो हेलो। तो कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? चलो आज चालू करते हैं इंग्लिश क्लास 12 की प्रिपरेशन लाइव चालू करते हैं फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट चैप्टर। लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द फर्स्ट चैप्टर विच इज़ लास्ट लेसन, summary of the chapter. You can also read the summary of the chapter. My mic is on or off? Hello, hello. Okay then. Start from the summary. Summary of the chapter. French is ready to go to school. French started from school very late in the morning. Okay. Okay. Just a second. Sorry for the inconvenience caused. Let's start again. Okay, Frank started for school very late in the morning. His French teacher M Hamel. Okay, yes, I can remember that the his teacher name is M Hamel. M Hamel. Okay, just a second. Let me recall the whole chapter which is in my mind quickly, and thereafter we will start the reading of the summary. Okay. Now, as I can remember that my school, as I can remember, there is a child named Franz, Franz Franz. Okay, okay, and he woke up in this for the school very late, but at that day he did not want to go for the school. He did not want to go for the school, hence he was doing some lazy things that he could avoid the school, but it's too late now, and finally he has to go to school. Then he came out of his home and started walking to his school. But in the path, in the way to his school, he saw many things like a beautiful scenery. You can also make notes. Beautiful scenery. And next thing is we he saw that soldiers are marching. Soldiers are marching. The scenery was beautiful. Insect like butterflies and other flies are roaming in the sky, and it was a beautiful scenery. Everyone was enjoying there, and the scenery was damn good. Hence, but he unfortunately he has to go to school. He moved forward, and in his way he saw a crowded place. I didn't remember the name of the crowded place. We will read it later. Okay, you can also write in the exam that he was passing through a crowded place, then no one will going to reduce your marks. He was going through a crowded place. In that crowded place, a notice board was there, and everyone was reading that notice board, and everyone was screaming. Then he did not means he did not focus more on that. Then a person came from that crowd and asked something to the French. I don't remember what did he ask. What did he told? Okay, we will read it later. Then friends move forward and went to school. But as soon as he went to school, he found everything was silent there. Usually the schools were full of crowded students, and they all are screaming, and everyone was screaming, and everywhere they are running in the school. That kind of silence is not expected from the school, according to the friends. Then it was looking very unusual, and hence as he moved forward, he thought his plan was he quickly entered in the class. He quickly entered in the class by hiding himself from in the crowd, by when the children are screaming in the class. But as he saw his class, everything was silent. The children are sitting in the bench without any shorgul. Okay, everyone was silent, and his teacher Mr. M Hamel was in a beautiful, in a hand, he was looking very handsome. He was in a good suit, a formal suit he was in, and when he moved his head back, he saw that the old people of her village are sitting in the benches where backbencher used to sit. Then he entered the class. His teacher, Mr. M. Hamel, told that I was waiting for you only, and the Mr. and Franz was surprised that they are waiting for me. Then Franz sat down, and yeah. I remember that Franz did not want to go to school because there is a test in that. There is a test of maybe I don't remember. There's something test that day, and he did not prepare for that test. Hence, he did not want to go to school. But when he sat down in this his seat in the classroom, that Mr. M. Hamel asked him some question, but he was very scared to answer because he did not studied. Hence, no problem. Then Mr. Hamel told that this is going to be the last French class of them. Everyone was shocked why this is the last French class. Then Mr. M. Hamel explained clearly that this is because the notice came that from that day the Swedish class will going to be happen, and no more French class will be there. Hence, her French teacher, Mr. M. Hamel, is fired, and this is the last class of Mr. M. Hamel. Hence, everyone was shocked and surprised. The Mr. Franz was very upset that he did not study the French the whole life, and now it's going to no, now it's the time to end the French language. He will not going to learn the French language again, and but he is not going to learn the French language again. But ultimately, he was very upset because he wasted her time doing nonsense, and did not read his mother tongue French. It is very hard to believe that someone's mother tongue is so, means someone is forcing you to not to speak in your mother tongue, and your mother tongue is banned. This is very upset. This is very awful and very scary, And the Mr. Hamel continued his speech, and in the end, he wrote something in the notice board that maybe we did not give up, or we did not stop here, something like that. And in this way, the Mr. M. Hamel leave the chapter. Let's read the summary once. यार तुम लोग आते हो यार, सब्सक्राइब कुछ नहीं करते, ना लाइक करते हो, सब्सक्राइब करते हो। बहुत बुरी बात है यार, आया करो तो कम से कम सब्सक्राइब तो कर ही दिया करो यार, प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब यार, प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब। My English is not very good, but I am trying to learn the English. Okay, no problem. Let's start the summary. Franz started for school very late that morning. His French teacher M. Hammer has announced that he would question in the class about participants. Yes, as I told that I forgot what the test is going to be. Okay. So the test was going to. One second. What is the day today? It's 18. Okay. Okay. He woke up late. Okay. Test of which test was going to be happen? The test was going to be happen of participants. Okay. Questioning about the participants. Poor friend did not know any single words about them. Friends was not prepared for it, for test. Okay, did not knew a single word about them, and he was afraid of scolding from his teacher. Okay, okay, it was usual that if you did not answer in the school, teacher will scold you. Definitely, you may check the spelling of this scroll, SCOLDIN. It is written scolding. Okay, the French was afraid of scolding by his teacher. Okay, it was a bright sunny day. Okay, the good weather. And for a moment, Franz thought of running away from spending the whole day outside. The chimping birds, okay, 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 birds are chimping, okay, and the machine of the Persian soldier was much more tempting than the rules of participants. Okay, the means the Persian soldier were marching and he was very enthusiastic moment. Soldier are marching. You may right that soldiers are marching in the exam. However, French was able to fight the temptation and hurried off to school. Temptation का मतलब होता है the meaning of temptation is अंदर की भावना, वहाँ रुकने की भावना, कि फ्रेंच को वहाँ रुकने का मन कर रहा था. ठीक है. ओके. Okay, moving forward to the next paragraph. On his way to school, French passed the town hall and noticed the place was town hall. Okay, the place was town hall, which I haven't forget. Okay, French pass town hall and notice a crowd in his front of a bulletin board. Okay, a crowd in bulletin board. For the past 2 years, all the bad news have come from it, and okay, okay, means in that bulletin board from the 2 years, all the news are coming was bad and not good for them. Hence, he was telling that all the news came there was bad. For the past 2 years, all the bad news had come from it, and Franz thought about what the matter was this time. Means what is going to be happen this time. As he was hurrying past, he was going very in a hurry manner. Watched her, a blacksmith, okay, called out to him and said that there was plenty of time to reach to school. Okay, okay, okay. This is a very important line, that why the blacksmith told him that there is a plenty time for him to go to school. Okay, you may write this point. Blacksmith came and told there is a plenty time to go to school. Okay. Frank thought that he was making fun of him. Okay, and reaches the school panting. Okay, now oh, the summary is also divided into the short paragraph. Nice, nice. Oh, sorry. Okay, okay. Continue reading. The next topic is M. Hammer's strange behavior. Yeah, no one is coming in the live stream. No problem, no problem. M. Hammer's strange behavior. Reached the school. He was very surprised to find everything was right. Okay. French reached school. Everything was quiet. Okay. Usually, when a school begins, there is a great composition of activities. Friends had offer counted on the commotion to get off his desk unnoticed. Okay, okay, which I have told you. But that day everything was quiet in the class. French failed to get inside the class unnoticed. But that everything was. Franz noticed that all his classmates were already in their seat, and Mr. M. Hamble was walking up and down with his iron ruler under his hand. He had to open the door and reach his seat in front of everybody. Okay. He was blushing. Blushing means sarmana. He was blushing and was very frightened. He was surprised when instead of scolding him, M. Hamel spoke very kindly and told, okay, Hamel did not scold French. Talk politely. Okay. M. Hamel spoke very kindly and told him to take notice many unusual things in the school. This is a provident question that what unusual was that day in the school. This is very provident question which was asked in the CBSE board many times. You may also find in the PYQ which we will do a bit later. After French had calmed down, he noticed that M. Hamel, M. Hamel wearing a special training, special a train. Okay, which he wore only on the special occasion. Okay, M. Hamel wore special dress. The whole school was strange, serious, serious, prevalent in the atmosphere. All around was silent. But what surprised and confused him most was see the village people sitting quietly on the back bench. This is also important question. Why the old person of the village are sitting in the back seat? Okay, old people sitting in the back benches. All they look very sad. Okay, the old people looking very sad. The order from Britain. French was still wondering. As he observed that the changes around him when Mr. M. Hamel mounted to his chair and made his dreamful announcement. He told that class that is that it was their last French lesson. Okay, this class is going to be their last class. M. Hamel told that it's last French class. And the order came from Britain to teach only German. Order from Britain that only German they study. Okay. In the school of Alice and Lawrence, and he would be name of the places are Alice and Lawrence, and he would be leaving the school next day. The teacher is going to be leave the school next day. French was totally shocked by the sudden turns of events. He regretted not having learned his lesson the whole there was still time. French was what sad and regretting about that he didn't learn French. Now he will never able to learn them. He had wasted his precious time away from the class, engaging himself in endless activity like seeking birds' egg, going sliding on the Sarah River, and so on. His books, which were a nuisance to him, suddenly felt like old friend. His feeling for his teacher too started changing. Okay, he thought that M. Hammer was going away from French. He would never see him again. Sorry, made him forget all about how Chark M. Hammer was. French was feeling very sorry for him. French, sorry, France feel sorry and bad. Okay, it was in horror of his last lesson that he put on his fine clothes, and village people were gathered there to express. Okay, this is the answer why village people are gathered there. That village people are gathered there to show the respect to their country and their language. Okay, and express their gratitude. Old people gathered there to express their gratitude toward him and show respect for their country and mother tongue. Okay, M. Hamel criticizes himself and the people of LSS. While French was thinking of all this, he heard his name called out. It was turned to recite. He would have given anything to be able to say the rule louder and clearly. But means which rules? The rules of participants, of course. He would have given anything to be okay. But unfortunately, he got mixed up on the first word. He was ashamed and stood holding his desk. And Hamel said that he would not scold him. Oh, no, okay, he would not scold him. He criticizes the people of Elias for their habit of putting off learning of some time in the future. He blamed their parents for not taking interest in their study. Okay, now he was blaming their parents about this, not taking interest in their studies. He also blamed himself for this. Okay. He was a good boy, and he was a good boy. He sent the students to water his plant or give them a holiday with he had wanted to go finish. Okay, the next topic is importance of mother tongue. Let's read this. वो सारी बातें वो मुलाकातें. M. Hamel then talked about the French language. He called it the most beautiful and clearest and the most logical language in the world. No. Most logical language is Hindi only. Hindi and Sanskrit is the mother tongue of Indians, and it is the best language. No, not. I am not disrespecting the French language, but according to me, in my opinion, just a second. Oh, okay, am I visible now? Okay, according to me, the Hindi is the purest and the best language in the world. And according to the science, the Sanskrit language, not Sanskrit, it is Sanskrit. The okay, the Sanskrit language is uh, means best for the movement of your mouth. By talking in Sanskrit, the whole parts of your mouth are vibrates and rotates and moves, and the best and मीन्स हाउ वुड आई से, सबसे अच्छा लैंग्वेज जिससे आपके पूरे मुंह की एक्सरसाइज हो जाए, और सबसे सही सरल, मतलब इसी के द्वारा सभी लैंग्वेज का उद्घाटन हुआ है. Maybe you understand if you know Hindi very well, and if you don't know Hindi, you may not get my words which I have just talked. Okay, moving forward, don't waste our time. He called it most beautiful and clearest, and then he most logical language in the world. He wanted the people of French to treat their language, French to treasure their language. According to him, whenever the people of the participate nation and enslaved as as long as they are attached to their language, it is as if they had the key to their prison. Okay, hope you understand. Then second last part is the last lesson, which is the name of the chapter also. M. Hamel. M. Hamel opened a grammar book and taught them their last lesson. Okay, this question may ask from you that what M. Hamel teach them in their last lesson. Okay, the M. Hamel teach them the grammar, the rules of grammars. M. Hamel taught them their last lesson. French was amazed to see how well he understood everything. Okay, now he is understanding everything. French told that probably he never paid much attention in the class and that M. Hamel had never explained anything with so much patience. After that, they had a lesson in writing. M. Hamel had brought a new copies for them that day. Everyone was immersed in their work. Even the little children sitting in the class were tracing their fish hooks as if they would as if they were French too. The final goodbye as this sorry. All this while Hamel sat motionless in his chair. French thought that Hamel wanted to imprint their classroom screen in his mind. For 40 years he had given his faithful service to the school, and now his sister was packing their stuff. Now this must have been really heartbreaking for him. Finally, they had a lesson in history. Everybody became emotional toward the end. Some even started crying, but Hammer had encouraged and patiently to hear every lesson to the last. Finally, as the clock struck 12, Hammer stood up. He was very evident that he became emotional too. He tried to speak but choked. Turned to the blackboard and wrote large he could, Viva la French. Viva la French. Meaning long life. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to write the notes. Okay, no problem. I will write it later. He wrote that Viva la French, meaning long life French, and then dismissed the class, signaling everyone to leave. Okay, I have written the notes till that old people, why the old people are gathered. Just 2 minutes, sir, 2 minutes. After we learned that old people are gathered, M. Hamel was looking very handsome and serious. He taught the student about grammar in his last lesson. He told that French is the pure is best language in the world. At the end, he moved back and write. What does he like? Write in English that life, long live friends, long live friends. And then he dismissed the class and dismiss the class. Okay, this is the whole chapter. Let's start the reading the question and answer. Okay, we have done the summary in 30 minutes. My god, from 7 to 7:30, it's 30 minutes and we complete only one summary. Okay, let's start with the question answer. What was Frank expected to be prepared for his school that day? According to me, I am not watching the answer. What was French expected to be prepared for the school that day? The French was expected to be prepared. Participants. Let me. Okay, there is a test in the school about the participants. Hence, the French was expected to learn about expected to prepare for the participant, but he had not learned it. French was expected to be prepared for his last lesson on participants. M. Hamel, a French teacher, had announced that there is question in the class participant, but French did not even the first word about them. Okay, see how to answer in the examination. If you answer in the examination in the same way by using the bigger means good word, better words, then you will definitely get 2 out of 2 in every question. And in the 5 marks question also, if the presentation was damn good and if you underline and mark the important words without any spelling mistake, you get definitely a good marks. What did French notice that was unusual about the school trip that day? uh, the whole school was silent. Children, the whole school was silent. Mark with the points. The whole school was silent. Everyone, no one was shouting in the school. Every student was sitting in the in his bench in the class. M. Hamel dressed up very decent and very what we say, which very formal dress he had worn. Old people are sitting in the back. These 5 points are enough. Friends noticed that unusual thing about school that day. First, normally the teacher began their much conversation. It was missing that day. Second, the teacher had worn a ceremonial clothes. Third, it was most unusual. Leadership was sitting quietly on the back benches. Okay, which I have told that. Okay, next question. What had been put on the bulletin board? It's really very difficult to speak continuously in front of the camera. Yeah, how the teachers on the YouTube do one shot of 10 hours. Recently, I have watched one shot. It was live on the PW on the Manzil series. It was of chapter rotational class 11. It was of 12 hours of class. They started teaching in the 5 p.m. evening and finished in the 5 p.m. 5 a.m. From 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. 12 hours. How continuously he was taking. It's just 34 minutes. I am talking here and my mouth are paining, and how they don't they are really very good at their work. Okay, what had been put up on the bulletin board? Okay, in the bulletin board now. Okay, in the bulletin board in the bulletin board town hall, the message from German came that no more French will be taught in the school, and from next day they will learn German in the school. An order that had came from the Belgium that put up the bulletin board order was that from next day only German would have taught in the school and of Alice and Lawrence. The new teacher for German would join the school for the following. Okay, okay, yes, yes, okay, nice. Yep. What? Oh, oh, wow. The this can be the size can be changed also. What is coming? Okay, no need. Guys, please subscribe my channel. You may see this is this live is continuing right now. You may like subscribe my channel, and this live I have done 12 days ago on the numerical of ray optics. 12 days, yeah. And this 1 month ago, this 1 month ago, this also I have not done much live, but no problem. Okay. Moving forward to the next question. It is from Think as You Read. What changes did what changes did the order from what changes did order from Belgium cause on the school that day, or what changes did order from Belgium cause the school? It was the same answer that the order from the Belgium came that there is no French class from this in the school. Uh, in the school from the next day, they will only learn the German, and the teacher of German is coming, and everyone was very upset and very, you know, very upset. The order of Belgium caused the French language to stop or began talking in the school of Alice and Lawrence. That day it started the only German will talk in the school where from then onward it means that a hammer French teacher would have to leave the school. This caused the elder village to attend the school last day in the French. Okay. How did French feel? You may hear the barking of the dog from the outside, but ignore nas little bit, no problem. This is not a village area. This is a city area, and I am the son of a army man living in the army area. Hence, not much animals are there, and not this is not a village area, jungle area. But dogs are everywhere. Nah, dogs are the like a common animal in the country. You you will find dogs everywhere in the country. What we can do? Dogs are good. Yeah, basically, dogs are really good animals. They are protective, sharp, and also they are fit. The barking is in its nature, na, and no one changes his nature. We could not change our nature. How we can expect that animal will change their nature? Okay, moving forward to the question number two. How did French feeling about a animal in the school changes? Early the okay. Okay, let's end up this session. We will continue after I have some work. Okay, I have to buy matchstick. This matchstick from the shop. Hence, I will came back after means 10 minutes. Okay, we will continue the session.